control primaries are on right now. We have these lights that can just go white instead of the red and white, which are called wigwags. That all gets changed inside the truck. If you stay up front here. So inside we have the control panel of everything. So we have the GPS, we have our radio there that our dispatch can get a hold of us. I'll just come up the passenger seat and show you some buttons. So up front here we got the primaries, which is this green light that's flashing. To turn them off, they no longer flash. The bottom ones will only have a couple lights in the front. These control our wigwags, which are those white ones at the front. Here we have our sirens. We have the different types of sirens you can use.
Do you drive?
Both, yeah. So we
Oh,
go
yeah?
back and forth. We switch.
Is that scary in and out of the traffic?
Depends on the day. Night shifts tends to be a little more quiet, so it's nicer to drive at night than it is during traffic hours.
What would you like when you see the traffic out there? What would you like them to do? That seems to be annoying.
Pull to the right. Please.
Pull to the right, eh? That's simple, eh?
Yeah. And instead of waiting until we're right behind you, would be nice if people would, once they see us far enough behind us, or when we're far enough behind them, if they could pull over a little sooner would be nice instead of right behind us.
Okay.
But
I'm gonna come run around. Okay. All right.
this is our cab in front here. So this is where the two paramedics would be while we're driving to calls. On the side here, we have our massive oxygen tank. We have our scoop that can pull apart, so we can get it for somebody that's more in a confined area. We have our massive oxygen tank for people. We have a certain scoop for depending on rescue situations. We have pelvic binders to help someone that's on the floor to kind of get them up. And we basically just put our lunch boxes and our bags and stuff here. And you can come into the ambulance. We have a car seat there for children when they're a little bit smaller and can't fit on certain
cool.
seating.
Yeah.
So that flips back up and turns into a regular seat. We have this that can turn into a seat. And then if you need to turn on that oxygen tank or you're having issues, you can kind of move that around in there. In here, we have our suction devices. So someone who can't clear their airway, we can kind of help them clear their airway. As well as we have vents for certain situations. If somebody has a fever and you don't want everybody getting possibly sick, you can turn on the vent so it kind of airs out the back. We have our oxygen here, so we connect our oxygen tubing here. Basically, all of these cabinets are full of equipment. All of the equipment that's in the cabinets are also in our bags. It just makes it a little bit easier. If you're in the truck, you can kind of just go straight to the cabinets instead. This is our oxygen bag. We have a suction. We have bags to kind of ventilate people. We have some tubes that we can use for people when we're not getting good oxygenation when we're bagging them. We also have a portable oxygen tank in here and multiple different suction units. Sudbury is an advanced care service, so we can also have advanced care paramedics intubate, which is basically ventilating someone when you need to go a little bit lower. You can kind of see here, we got our airway stuff here. Any kind of spare gloves, spare masks to vent people are in here, so they're called BVMs. Here we have some more medications when we run out of our bag stuff. We have some IV supplies as well as salbutamol stickers. Here's all of our trauma equipment. Here we have some spare blankets just to kind of make people more comfortable. Our stretcher comes in through the striker, which is an automated system, which is nice. We also have our pediatric bag here for any kind of OB calls, any deliveries, any children.
So you're like a small hospital, basically.
We have a lot of the equipment. It's basically any equipment that we'll need in a rapid transportation kind of thing. So we also have like our trauma bags. We kind of fold around in them a little bit, so you can kind of see like we have some sand splints, we got some sterile water, we have different types of bandaging, we have some gauze, tourniquets if the bleed is bad enough. And then we basically have our automated stretcher that's out here, which is really awesome, as well as we have the Furno chair, which is an electric powered chair to get someone out of the house as well, which is nice.
That is cool.
Yeah,
High stress job, eh?
can be.
Can be.
Can be. It's definitely rewarding. And it's nice doing events like this where you get to see the community and they can kind of come and talk to you of experiences that they've had too, which is really nice to always hear because we don't often get to hear what the end result of everything. We kind of transport someone to the hospital, stabilize them, and then the hospital does their thing. And then
Backstory,
we don't really hear.
yeah.
We never get a backstory, so it's nice when people can actually come and talk to us. And
Oh, that's
we've had
awesome.
some great stories as of now, so it's been nice.
Really?
Yeah.
Really? On
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's good to hear.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right on. Okay, can we check out your chair? Your cool stuff?
Yeah, sure. So we got the power stretcher here. So this thing goes up pretty high. It's all electric, which is nice. So this would hook onto this, and that can just kind of roll it right into the stretch or into the ambulance. These stretches are very heavy, so it's very beneficial to no longer have to do it manually, which is nice. Saves on our back, helps us kind of prolong our careers.
WSIB must like that.
Yeah, so it helps with kind of maintaining our physical health and everything as well, because we're constantly lifting people in and out of houses and things like that. So we also have our powered stair chair, which has a track on the back of it. So this will actually help us go down flights of stairs. It's all
Oh, is that
electric.
ever cool? So robotic.
Yeah.
That's all right, bud. Find a spot.
So basically when you have somebody on it, you would lean it back so that these touch the stairs and they kind of go down the stairs.
Wow. Well,
So right now we have a couple bags that are out just so that people can kind of see what our bags are like. And like I was saying, basically everything that's in the bags is what's in the cabinet. They're just kind of doubles.
nice.
Yeah.
Well, I really appreciate your time, and your name is?
Brianna.
Brianna. Well, thank you, Brianna. And
Nice meeting you.
we hope to see you out there and enjoy an ice cream and not in action. All right, you take care.